Well, across the Pioneer Valley, we are seeing some color out there, but this might be as good as it gets. We've already got peak fall colors across the Berkshires. They're already past peak across northern New England, and everyone is responding the same way, that this fall foliage season does not even come close to stacking up to what we're used to. And unfortunately, the weather patterns this year were just against us in terms of the foliage. We are seeing some color out there, but a lot of the colors are muted. Thanks to Hayden in West Springfield for sending in this photo. Even the cloudy sky, I think it makes those colors pop a little bit. So if you have a photo you want to share with us, I want to see the fall colors wherever you are. If you have like that one tree that's looking really good, head to westernmassnews.com or the weather or news app, and you can click share it, and we'll get it and hopefully show it on the air. So we're past fall foliage peak across the Adirondacks, the Green and White Mountains. We are at peak across southern Vermont, New Hampshire, down into the Berkshires. The eastern slopes of the Berkshires probably peak or very, very close. And even the Pioneer Valley, we are awfully close to our peak colors. And again, it might be as good as it gets right now. As we take a look out from all of our sky cams, we are seeing some blue sky out there. The sun is trying to come out right before the end of the day, but we do have some patchy clouds around, so we're not really able to see the fall colors like we were yesterday from our Agawam sky cam. We're down to about 57 degrees with a light breeze. There have been a couple of showers that have flared back up this afternoon, but they've already started to kind of dwindle and move off to the east. Looks like maybe around Palmer, out toward Brimfield, right on the Mass Pike, you have just a little bit of rain. Out toward Ware, you're still dealing with a couple of very light showers. The rest of us, though, are looking fairly dry. Year 24 showing a gradual clearing later on tonight, or at least partial clearing. And then if we do go completely clear, I expect us to be back to either side of 40 by sunrise. If we do get some low clouds and fog that develop through sunrise tomorrow morning, especially along the river valley, that may cap temperatures a few degrees warmer. Either way, still a seasonably cool start in the morning. We'll have a healthy mix of sun and clouds throughout our Wednesday. Not really expecting much of any wet weather. Might be a sprinkle or two that tries to flare up in the afternoon, but our upper level low is moving out and high pressure is building in with some drier air, so it's not likely. Then Wednesday evening, we'll have partly cloudy skies at first, and we should clear out heading into Thursday morning. So temperatures, maybe a slightly bigger swing for tomorrow. We might get a little bit milder. Mid-60s are looking possible. Warmest day of the week should actually be on Thursday. High pressure starts moving offshore, so we'll have more of a breeze coming up out of the south and west. Should help to pull temps into the middle and possibly even a few upper 60s if we're lucky, and we'll get some sunshine. That high moves farther offshore on Friday, and our southerly flow increases. We've got this cold front coming in out of the west, big upper level energy coming in out of the west, and a developing storm right along the east coast. It's going to be moving into New England Friday night into Saturday. That is going to bring our next good chance for rain. It's also going to bring some gusty breezes back to the area. Breezes will stay healthy for both Thursday and Friday. Wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour both days. Saturday, as the low moves overhead, we're actually not going to have much wind. Once we get behind the low on Sunday, that's when the wind really ramps up. Looks like some gusts of 30-35 miles an hour will be possible to end the weekend, and that's going to pull down a lot more of that fall foliage. Now, as far as the rain goes, it looks like increasing shower chances Friday, but the heaviest rain comes Friday night into early Saturday morning. The heavy stuff moves out fast, but we may still have some lingering showers Saturday. Sunday, there could also be a shower, breezy and cooler. That cool air mass comes in and sticks around for early next week, but high pressure also comes in. So at night, Monday night, Tuesday night, might see our first widespread frost of the season. Chris and Abby, back to you.